Welcome back to another episode.
Hi, guys.
We're ready to get unhinged once again. This episode, I wanted to talk about imposter syndrome.
Love it.
Which I think carries out quite well as we've recently spoken about like coaches in the industry, especially when they first start out. And
I had tons of imposter syndrome. I still do sometimes.
Bit of imposter syndrome, but also a bit of the Dunning-Kruger effect as well, like a bit overconfident in because you just actually don't know enough. So it's almost like me, I'm on my fucking stories talking about calorie banking, thinking like, yep, this is the god end. I'm so confident about it. And now I'm like, bro, you're trying to get everyone a fucking eating disorder. It really does go both ways. And I think, look, with imposter syndrome, I almost think like it isn't that like you have imposter syndrome. Like, what if a lot of people ask themselves, like, maybe like you don't actually have imposter syndrome, but rather you're actually just in that beautiful part where there's that little bit of friction where the journey you're at, there's actually just not enough competence in like your ability to do the thing that you feel like you're not confident in.
Yeah.
Like I think coaching, I think I'll just refer a lot of it back to coaching. You know, a lot of us feel like an imposter at the start, but maybe it's almost because you somewhat are like you don't have imposter syndrome, but most people I think are like confusing the lack of evidence that they have in the realm.
Experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's just obviously coming with a lack of self-belief. And then people just go, oh, I have imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
Right? When really it's good that you feel that way. Like if you feel like you have imposter syndrome, act on that. How do you make yourself not become an imposter? Like you're simply just inexperienced.
Yeah. I love that. That's such a good reframe.
Yeah. Because I feel like when we label ourselves as like imposter syndrome, not going to lie, it was wigging me out. You stand there, I'm like, is there something on my face?
My ears scared the shit out of me.
Oh, sorry. I was kind of getting comfortable there.
Move the mic and you can
I had no idea you were there. You were so quiet.
Do I need to move?
I've got like no
Do you want me to sit
peripheral
up
vision.
more? Is that what's happening?
if you're comfortable.
I'm very cozy. I kind of sunk into the couch a bit. Okay, cool. Perfect.
It means you kind of have to
Yeah,
do that, though.
I kind of sunk down a little bit.
No, these couches, you do sink into them. They're very squishy.
Okay, great.
So yeah, I feel like that inexperience, it does get labeled as imposter syndrome, but I think what can be an issue with that is imposter syndrome almost labels you as the victim. It's like, well, I already know what I'm doing, but I'm just not doing the thing, or I'm feeling like I don't have the belief to show up as the thing.
Yeah.
So I think if you can almost maybe ask yourself the deep questions, well, maybe why do I feel like an imposter? Did you ever have any moments where maybe early in your coaching journey you did,
Oh, absolutely.
and then you look back now and maybe you don't have that? Where was the shift? Was there a piece of evidence that got created that changed it maybe?
I don't think it was one single piece of evidence. I think it was, like you said, experience. Like literally just years of coaching women. Like I was so scared to go fully online. I was scared that my business like wouldn't thrive because I was thriving in the gym. Like I was working fucking 10 hours on the gym floor and I was making such a big, scary business decision, and I had so much imposter syndrome around that. Like, who am I to be just an online coach? Do you know what I mean? And it was literally just experience. It was collecting evidence that I am still helping women transform their lives and their bodies, even just being an online coach. It's evidence. Like that's the perfect way to describe it.
I like what you said there because there was almost that like self-doubt of doing these things, right?
Yeah.
And it could have stopped you from going to create that evidence. And a lot of people may look at the things that we've done, heck, even sitting right now having this podcast episode, how can we feel confident enough that we know our shit to sit here and talk about something so confidently and not second guess it, right? Because it wasn't that we just decided let's be confident enough and just do this, but rather, yeah, we created evidence, but it was repetition.
Yeah.
And the confidence, I think a lot of people think that you get the confidence and then you go do the thing. When really it's not. You actually go do the thing first, which builds the confidence.
100%. Like me speaking at the summit
Correct.
on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I was shitting myself all week. I was so fucking scared.
Yep.
I remember I was starting, I didn't tell you this. I was starting to get a little bit sick. You know how I messaged you that I had a cough coming on? Bro, I was like, this is a sign. I'm like, this is the universe is telling me not to do it. I'm going to get sick. I can't go. I got better.
I would have killed her.
I know. I was like, I'm scared to tell Amanda.
She posted a story. I said, rest up. I said, make sure you stay warm, eat all your vegetables, drink water. I say, take some fucking
I was
Codrils.
like double dosing fucking
I was like, don't you dare, bro.
But I got better. And you know what? When I got better, I took that as a sign. I'm like, I am meant to do this. And I got up on that fucking stage and I was shitting myself. I was so nervous, but I just did it. And now that I've done it for the first time, I feel confident to do it again. I'm excited to do it again because I know where I can improve now and I want to do it better next time.
And that is how the confidence comes. It doesn't come first. This is where a lot of you are keeping yourself stuck and labeling yourself, I just have imposter syndrome.
Yeah.
No, motherfucker. You got to go create that repeated evidence of the shit that scares you because you're not confident in doing it. You shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Like, you got to go and do that shit. And so you can keep getting better.
Yeah.
Like, if I probably look back my first podcast episode, if I ever look back at my first Instagram fitness post, fucking shit as fuck,
My
right?
post back
First
then.
time I did my talking reel on Instagram, who fucking knows,
Yeah.
right? But now I can do it so confidently because I kept allowing myself to feel not confident at doing it.
And do it anyway.
That goes with everything. Like, even when I first started managing fitness, I was so scared. Am I going to be good enough? Are people going to come to me? You know, even like stepping on stage for the first time, like, am I going to place? You know, but it just comes from that repetition and experience. And after many shows and, you know, placings and heck, even losses too, it really did build upon my abilities and my self-belief in myself that I can do this. Because to step on stage, you got to create some level of self-belief.
Oh, absolutely.
But it doesn't come overnight. It doesn't. It comes from, you know, showing up, practicing your posing, doing the fucking work, right?
Yeah.
If you get up on stage, this is perfect. You get up on stage, you're someone that cheated on your meal plan frequently, you know you're half-assed, you're posing, you're going to get on that stage, guess what? You're going to feel like an imposter. You don't deserve to be on that fucking stage.
Have such regret.
You're in the back line. You're not conditioned enough. You didn't actually do the work. You lied to your coach in numerous check-ins. You ate off plan. You're not going to feel confident. You're going to feel like an imposter.
And that will show.
It will show. So we can see that imposter syndrome just comes from the work you haven't done yet.
Yeah.
Right?
And the more that you do scary things, the easier it is to convince yourself next time to do the scary thing. Like when I was thinking about stepping and talking at the seminar on the weekend, I literally reminded myself, bitch, you went on stage in a bikini. You were so scared and you did that. So why can't you do this? Like I'm proving to myself in different elements of my life that I can do scary shit and that it's always fine.
Yeah.
And that I always grow afterwards.
Yep. It's bodybuilding. It really teaches you so much because you have to go into the deep end.
It's character development.
And you're questioning yourself through so much of the prep. Like I haven't really spoken much about this, but I wanted to pull out the day before I won my pro card. I was certain I couldn't get on stage. And the reason why is because I lost my confidence. Yes, I was fucked out. I was like, I'm so fatigued, bro.
Yeah.
But I wasn't confident. That's why I didn't want to get on the stage. The reason I wasn't confident, because I didn't feel like I aligned with the athlete I wanted. And what I mean by that is, like, obviously I didn't have my medication. So ADHD thoughts are spiraling and my head has got lots of noise. And obviously my body just wasn't holding the carbs well. And my hunger was through the roof. And I got to about 1 p.m. on the day before. I couldn't help but I'd eaten all my carbs. It was 1 p.m. and I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get through the rest of the day. All my food's done. And I was freaking out because I was like, how the fuck am I going to get on stage? I haven't fulfilled my dues as a fucking athlete. And I was like spiraling, like ADHD was peaking. I was just like, and I said to Paul, I was like, I can't get on that stage. Like, mind you, like, guys, when you're like peak week, like your head is not the right place. This is very unhinged, Amanda. And the fact that I'm being vulnerable here, you know.
Thank you for being vulnerable.
Yeah, this is unhinged, yeah. This is why we have a coach to keep our head level.
Take the emotion out.
Yeah, take the emotion out. And it was pretty funny because I'm spiraling, right? And I said to Paul, I was like, I can't get on that fucking stage. Like, I can't do it. I was so not confident that I was going to make a fool of myself. I was in my head that, again, thinking like a victim, I haven't practiced my posing enough. Like, I'm not going to be able to do this thing, you know? And it wasn't that I didn't think I couldn't win. It was that I didn't think I could bring my best of what I deemed my best, and then I would criticize myself. So there was a level of confidence attacked there. Went to media night that night. Anyway, still went. I was like, for fuck's sake. Actually, before I get into that part, Paul he grabbed me. He's asking me the hardest fucking questions. He's like, what would you say if you were your client right now? Like, you say you had a client, they're overseas, you know, they literally haven't been able to have their medication they usually have. They're withdrawing, their like mind is everywhere. They've eaten all their carbs. They're stressed out as fuck. So now they're having to starve the whole way. It's probably going to stress their body out more. What would you fucking say to them? And I was like, oh, I'd probably tell them to breathe.
Good grounding.
Like, you know, there's some variables at play. Sorry to interrupt, sis. We hope you're enjoying this episode. We know there are so many of you that listen to our episodes. The plays and the downloads showcase it based on our followers. Now, if you're a cheeky listener that's always coming in and listening to our episodes, look, sis, pull your phone out, do us a favor, chuck us a follow. We want to be able to deliver more of what we're doing, and the support does go a long way.
And it really helps us spread the message to other women like yourself that need to hear it too. We're trying to make a change in the industry and we really want to spread the word. So if you ever have any questions as well, shoot me or Amanda a DM anytime. We'll always answer it on the pod.
Let's keep blowing up in between sets.
Thank you.
Okay, you've eaten all your food. You can have an extra fucking 20 grams of carbs for your dinner. If the stress that you're doing from stressing about the carbs is doing worse to your body, then you actually probably going over that 20 grams of carbs.
Absolutely.
And okay, that brought me back to level. And he's like, you're a fucking posing coach. He's like, how many fucking times have you been on stage? He's like, you don't even if you haven't practiced in a couple of the fuck? And I was like, you're right. I don't know. I'm just smart, you know?
Yeah.
They asked me the hard questions. Evidence. Paul gave me back evidence. He reminded me. Go Paul. And then I thought, God, you've done this before, no meds. You just, you know, you got this. So then we went to media night and I got on the stage and I had a run through on the stage. And I wasn't even in my posing heels. I was just some regular heels. That stage felt fucking good. Made me confident. I said to Paul, I was like, this flooring, there's something about this floor, the posing. I was like, I just did a run through. It felt fucking mint. Evidence, confidence started coming. I said to Paul, I was like, I can actually do this. I said, I didn't realize how badly I needed to go to media and I just fuck around the stage that we're going to be on because that brought me back. I would like bring that confidence element back.
Absolutely.
And I think what ripped my confidence was Bali. So Bali stage, sorry guys, I hated the Bali stage. That was not my friend. I was shaking and I was fucking So I think I was wigging out what happened last time.
Yeah.
Again, we go back to the evidence.
That's evidence.
Evidence. It was evidence that did not
Negative
serve me.
evidence, yeah.
So I needed more better evidence to bring me back. So I think, it's like that's always the biggest part. But then we go the other end. I'm sure you've obviously heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect.
I have not.
No.
Do you want to explain that to us?
So this is almost like the opposite, right? This is like, think of someone that's like overconfident. This is the beginner confidence, kind of like what I was saying at the start where some people will go into coaching and your ignorance is bliss. Like you actually don't know as much as you do now.
Think you know.
So you're so confident because you're like, I'm a coach now. I was teaching someone how to back squat. I'm looking back at the video. I'm like, how the fuck did I think that was an appropriate way to teach back squat?
No.
Like she had 6 kilos on the bar. She was doing a quarter squat.
How did I not get sued, guys?
What the fuck? You know what I mean? Because I didn't know. So I was so confident when I was teaching.
We didn't know what we didn't know.
You didn't know what you didn't know, right? So it's almost like that beginner's confidence.
Yeah.
And this is where it's like building competence. It kind of comes from more quiet confidence. Confidence. Too many words. But one thing I've learned over years of just different coaches and mentors, people that have been doing it long, right? Like long in the trenches, the people that I find are the smartest are people that are least certain. People that don't speak in absolutes as well. Like people, you see those coaches online, like this is the best way to do this or it's black and white, like this is it. And they're
The
so
people that live in the grey area.
and they're so confident about it. Like, this is it, you know?
When everything has nuance to it.
Everything has nuance to it. And what we tend to see, though, is like you get humbled along the way.
Yeah.
You might have the Dunning-Kruger effect, and you're so confident in your abilities, and maybe you're charging more than what you probably should, or who knows, whatever it is, right? But then experience comes. You learn more, as if you allow yourself to, that is, if you actually realize that there is more to be learned. Some people don't get past the Dunning-Kruger effect. Some people stay there and they stay stuck. We see it with coaches in the industry all the time.
Absolutely.
They don't get past that point of realizing you actually know dog shit. And it shows in your results that you get your clients anyway.
You got to get humbled.
You got to get fucking humbled, man. Being humbled is the best thing, because it actually can demand you to go, there's actually is more to learn.
It forces you to reach new levels.
And it almost makes you less confident.
Yeah.
It brings you almost back to a little bit imposter, but it actually forces you to go, I actually need to learn more. I need to go do the extra course. I need to go get a coach and teach me this, because it's a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
So being humbled is like the best thing that we can also do.
I love that.
Yeah. And I think rather than going, I can't show up, I have an imposter syndrome, I'm really struggling to show up, I would say reframe it. What evidence would actually make your confidence inevitable?
So evidence and experience builds confidence and competence.
Yes.
Love that.
Yes. So if you don't feel confident coaching, right, how are you going to become a confident coach? Coach 100 people.
Keep coaching.
Review every check-in. Learn, study, have a course.
Get obsessed about your craft.
Learn biomechanics. Go learn more about nutrition. Go do different phases. Like when I used to mentor people, I used to get some coaches come to me that want to coach people. They've never even tracked calories themselves. They've never even done a fat loss phase, or they've never even done a back squat themselves. There's people that just, do a bit of training.
Yeah.
No. If you don't go and learn and experience this shit yourself, you're not going to be a good coach. I'm sorry. Experience is important, right? For example, you don't need to be a competing bodybuilding athlete to coach and be a bodybuilder. But I do think it's probably valuable that you have experienced a bodybuilding prep once.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Right?
I agree.
And you actually understand what your client's going through in the trenches, the metabolic adaptations that are occurring, and what their mind.
Bro, I see people do one show and turn into fucking prep coaches.
Yeah. But I think, it's really important that you have that evidence and that you also, you walk the walk, you talk the talk. Maybe you're not doing it currently now. Like my coach is, I'm not going to say how old he is. I'm not going to out him, but he doesn't do it now. But my coach has lived, breathed, done it, coached it. He's done all of it. So of course I'm going to listen to him.
Yeah.
And of course he's going to be very confident in his ability because he's done the reps. Done the reps.
Yeah.
Do the fucking reps. Still not confident? Keep doing the fucking reps.
Yeah, be obsessed with your craft. When I was still learning everything, I didn't even fucking watch TV. I just watched YouTube. All I was watching was training, other people train, science videos. Like I was so obsessed with learning everything because, I did have imposter syndrome. I wanted to know it all so that I could have confidence to coach people properly. Yeah.
I think a lot of people think as well that they just need to almost like that fake it till you make it, which I think is like maybe great on stage if you're feeling nervous or things like that. But I actually don't think fake it till you make it is valuable in coaching.
Yeah.
I think as well it can actually be a disservice. Like I will honestly tell people if I don't know something.
Oh, absolutely. I'll literally be like, let me go find out for you.
Yeah. I'll be like, I actually know someone that's better at this. Let me talk to them because I reckon we're going to have a better answer. Like I will not just like
put your ego aside.
I will not put a fake confidence on so I look like a know-it-all.
Yeah.
So I won't use big words that I don't actually understand just so I look like a know-it-all.
Yeah.
You guys hear me talking here, I talk fucking retarded, but you get my message. Yeah.
I think fake it till you make it is good for confidence, like confidence in showing up.
Performance. Yeah. But you shouldn't be performing like coaching, for example. It should be quite authentic in what you actually know.
Like when you have someone else's fucking life in your hands, you shouldn't be faking anything.
Yeah. And I think, if you are allowing yourself to do more reps, it's actually a classic example. Like when I signed up with Scott, because obviously I knew I wanted to be a bodybuilding coach. I loved bodybuilding. I was reading books on it. I had numerous mentors in it, you know, and I'd been a coach for a long time, but I knew I didn't know enough to do bodybuilding coaching. I was an imposter, you know, so I kept doing more courses, doing 3DMJ, mentorships, fucking just everything, you know. And I got to a point I was like, yeah, I'm like I could run someone through a fucking prep, you know, and actually know why I'm making a decision, like know what a refeed is. Why am I giving someone a refeed? Not just, oh, I had a refeed in my prep. Let's give them a refeed.
Yeah.
Like actually know why the fuck you're prescribing something.
Yeah.
I'm so big on that. So until I knew, that's when I became confident enough to go and no, I'm not going to do harm. I'm actually doing someone some service here and getting qualified and everything else to do it. Anyway, and I said to Scott as well, I was like, hey, like, you know, is there anything that you think I can do to even just help become like a better coach? Is there any courses that you recommend? And I love what he said to me. He's like, honestly, the best way you can become the best bodybuilding coach isn't about like how many courses you can do. Just prep as many people as you can. He's like, the more time you prep people, the better you're going to get at it.
Absolutely.
And I was like, yeah, it really just is in the reps.
The more women I've worked with, the better coach I've become.
100%. The more times I've put athletes on stage, the greater I've realized things throughout my own journey being a posing coach. The longer I've done it, the more people I've learned from, the more times I've gotten on stage, the more shows I go to. More reps, I'm getting a better eye.
You'll make mistakes along the way.
100%.
And it's uncomfortable to make mistakes. Growth is uncomfortable.
The mistakes is how you become
but
confident.
That's how you learn.
Like, yeah, it's
every mistake is a lesson learned.
Everything. And I think that's the thing. A lot of people are stuck in imposter syndrome because they don't want to make a mistake.
Yeah.
They don't want to look like a fool. They don't want to look like a beginner. They want to look like the know-it-all already.
That's a big one for like gym anxiety as well. You don't want to look like a beginner in the gym. Like
it's the cost of entry.
You don't want to go to the gym and do a shit RDL. Like guess what? You're going to do a shit RDL. We all did. You have to.
Yeah, it is the cost of entry. So rather than labeling it with imposter syndrome, you're just not there yet.
Yeah.
Right?
And that's okay.
Confidence, you know, it's not something that you are just going to get all of a sudden because you tell yourself you're more confident. It's not something that you've lost either, right? And I feel like if you have lost it, it's like me with I didn't feel like I was showing up as the athlete I know I am. Made me not feel a bit confident because I know like how I'm not confident by my physique as an athlete. Yeah. I'm confident in how I show up as the athlete. That's what gives me confidence on stage. Again, knowing I did everything I could have fucking done, yeah?
Absolutely.
So from here, rather than seeing it as something you have lost, maybe it's just something you haven't earned yet.
I love that. So good.
I love the saying, and I always say with everything I do, earn your fucking stripes. Earn my stripes as a posing coach. Earn my stripes as a bodybuilding coach. I see it all the time. People getting their cert 3 and 4, 6 months in, I'm a bodybuilding coach. I've done my prep. And I'm like, okay. You have some Dunning-Kruger effect going on here right now, which is fine because look, at the end of the day, they might be shitted at the start, but they're going to get better regardless.
Yeah.
But for me, I wanted to go create evidence knowing that I'm not going to do any harm, that I'm just going to only get better.
Yeah.
You know? So I think to wrap this up, summary, stop chasing confidence. I think is a big one. Chase evidence instead. Yeah. Confidence is what happens when your actions give your brain enough proof.
And understand that it's going to be uncomfortable, but growth is always uncomfortable. And if you don't push yourself outside of your comfort zone, you are never going to grow or get better.
Yeah. And that's kind of what I said actually in my summit presentation on the weekend, that my biggest fear, I think it might have been you asked what is a goal for us. I think in your presentation was like, what was a goal? What was the reason you chased it? And mine was like to always make sure every single year I'm doing something that scares me.
Yeah.
Because if I don't do the fearful, and you're like, what's the why of doing it, right? And the why was to prove to myself that I am a strong, capable person and that I don't let fear control me. I love control. And I had a realization on the weekend, if I love control so much, why would I let fear control me? Like, why not grab it by the fucking balls and become unstoppable?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Like, it's just the reframe.
It is.
I remember in prep when I'd feel, depends how far this can go, but when I feel tired or when I feel resistance to talk on my story or have to do a task, I feel resistance. That means I better fucking lean in and do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, don't stay in this little comfortable box.
Mm-hmm.
Embrace it. Get out of the box.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. Anything to add, my girl?
Not really. I think we've pretty much covered it all, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's good.
It really is just the reps.
Yeah. I think we all feel it at some stage in whatever, like in pursuit of any goal. And it's just collecting evidence. And the more experience, the more time that you put into it, the better that you're going to get. And that's where confidence grows. Don't be scared to, sorry to cut you off.
No, that's okay.
Don't be scared to start something because you're afraid of looking like a beginner because you don't feel confident to do so, because the confidence comes with action, not the other way around.
I think we said it on a gym session once that we wish we could almost like have a slideshow of showing you guys what we look like when we first started lifting.
Yeah.
Like
maybe we should do an Instagram post.
Yeah, because everyone just sees everything we do now, but it wasn't like that. We, like said, the confidence did not come first. We were the beginner. We were doing the retarded shit.
I had no ass.
No, I had no ass.
No ass. Like no ass. Flat pancake.
But decided to show up anyway, despite what other people thought, right? And I'll actually never forget, it's such a random little memory, but I actually remember it being pivotal in me starting to show up on social media. It was maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, I reckon. And it was when people were actually starting to promote themselves on Instagram, like actually create fitness content. It was kind of almost a realization now, like if you're not posting and showing who you are, you're getting left behind.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I remember I was just kind of doing my clients' check-ins and doing things I had to do, but I wasn't pushing for more. And I was literally feeling like an imposter. I was like, oh, I'm too scared to show up, or, you know. But it's because I hadn't had any evidence that I could show up or that I did have confidence and that I could show people I know what I'm talking about. And I remember it sat with me so bad and it was almost debilitating. I'd wake up and I'd just feel sad in myself, or like I felt like I wasn't amounting to anything. And I remember just laying in bed one morning. I just laid there. I was on my phone scrolling Instagram, but not me posting anything. No confidence to show up. All these coaches showing up. And I was like, fuck it. I'm going to film myself and I'm going to post a talking reel today. I was like, I'm going to do it, because it took me so long to get that uncomfortable feeling that I knew I wasn't doing anything to finally take action. I didn't want to feel like an imposter anymore, right? So I filmed the reel and I posted it. And I think as well, because I'd never done a talking reel before, one, it got a lot of engagement because everyone's like, whoa, Amanda's talking on Instagram, right? And then after, I felt so fucking good. I was like, I did it. I did this thing that I blew up in my mind that was so hard and big that I was like, oh, I just can't do it. It's too uncomfortable. You know, I'm like, I just can't do this. And it was weird. I think that was the first pivotal moment for me that allowed me to actually become confident, talking, socials, filming myself in front of the camera, not pulling myself apart, worrying, oh, this person's going to think this of me, or they're going to be like, who is she? I would bully myself. I'd bully myself and people going, oh, look, who does she think she is? Just like cert 3 and 4 coach, like young coach, you know, showing up. I bullied myself. And that's why I never showed up, because of thinking what are people going to think of me, or other coaches. I need to think of myself, of actually people knowing who the fuck I am to get clients.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? And yeah.
I wish I could remember my first video.
I'll never forget it. I'll actually find the fucking reel. Like,
I'm going to have to do some scrolling.
I think I spoke about how to, everyone's like calorie deficit. So I was like, I'm going to make a reel to actually show people how to calculate what calories and macros they should be on, and like how to actually implement one. Because like everyone just says the word calorie deficit, but there's no context. So I was like, I'm going to do a reel on this. And it popped off.
So good.
But, you know, it's funny the way I talk back then to the way I talk now. there is a difference. Like you could tell there I was reading word for word off script.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was nervous. I was like,
you're
oh
unsure
my
about
God.
unsure about yourself.
Now coming to these fucking episodes, I'm like, rah, 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 rah. Because there's a level of confidence because I've been doing this shit for years. I'm confident in what I know. I've got that many fucking transformations and clients that have been with me long term that speak highly of the experience to prove I fucking know my shit.
Yeah.
I've done the
100%.
reps. I'm fucking pro in 2 federations. I've fucking posed multiple people that have won titles. Like I've got evidence.
Yeah.
But I wasn't confident when I was trying to get it.
Yeah.
I just had to get in there.
That's such a good reframe. Like, like sometimes it's not imposter syndrome. Sometimes you actually just need to collect the fucking evidence. You need to put in the work.
Put in the work. And the reason why this even came to mind, someone I follow, which I'm sure a lot of entrepreneurial type people do, Layla.
Mosey.
Thank you. She has spoken so much about this.
She's a fucking queen. I love her.
And she just cutthroat says it how it is. And she was like speaking on that. And I was like, yeah, I fucking feel that. That's so true, man. Like it's so powerful. And I think when you realize these things, that's what allows you to get past it.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
self-awareness. It always comes down to self-awareness. Self-awareness is number one. You can't fix what you don't know.
No, you're just going to keep saying you're an imposter and not do anything about it.
Yeah.
Right? But then when you briefly like, actually, you know what, maybe I just need to create some evidence.
Yeah, you got to look at it through
so
a different
you go
lens.
create evidence.
Yeah.
It can be as simple as that.
Run towards it.
Run at it.
Run towards your fears.
Except if it's a clown, run away. Do not run at the clown.
Do not bring a spider near me.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. But yeah, like just go for it. I think what have you got to lose? Taylor said it in her speech, which I loved. It was pretty confronting, but we're all going to die. And I was like.
I felt like the darkness.
Everyone
like
just
dark
went.
cloud over there.
She's like, I know
we're all
this
going to die anyway.
She's like, look, I know this is pretty morbid, but we're all, I was like, yeah,
I was
true,
like, true,
sis.
yeah, literally. I was like, yeah, fucking true.
It's sometimes we need things to be that intense to actually realize shit also isn't that deep.
Yeah, life's too short.
Stop letting the fears and everything control you.
Stop
and
hiding away.
just go full send, yeah?
Yeah.
Like-
Fuck yeah. No regrets.
Like rock up to podcasting your Uggies. Who cares? Just full send. I reckon it's funny, like, you know, I'll come into this podcast studio now with my Uggies and shit. I'm fucking sitting here very unprofessional and, you know. But like, I reckon if it was my first ever podcast, I would have made sure like, is my hair in the right spot?
Oh, yeah,
Am I sitting well enough? Or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy how your body language just changes. Like when you walk into a room and how you carry yourself, whatever it is, you know. I find that very interesting.
It is very interesting. Human psychology is very
We
interesting.
become more regulated. It's comfortable. We become more comfortable in the environment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's like another one. When you're driving a car, the first time you drive, you're squeezing the steering wheel.
Yeah.
You're like, Dad, don't talk to me. Dad's the wheel. I need to focus. Like, you're just like so focused, eyes locked on the road. You're a bit sweaty and clammy. You're like,
Yeah.
And now you're fucking.
Now I'm like fucking
you're going
brush my
one
eyelash.
leg up here on cruise control. Fucking.
Eating my fucking
let's grab
meal
a drink
prep.
while I'm you know what I mean? You're so like, I'm a fucking professional.
Yeah.
Like, I'm F1 here, mate. It's just crazy. You get more confident sitting in the car. It's not as scary.
Because you've driven a car a million times and maybe only crashed a couple times.
I
Talking
mean,
to myself here.
and then maybe you get like lose all your demerit points your first 12 months, go on the golden point for a year. So, but then you get it all back. I've only got one speeding fine back since then. Pretty good. What can I say? I am an impatient person, and if anyone's been in the car with me, you know this. Oh, that was a fun ep.
Yeah, that was good.
What is we need to give them a little something. What is one piece of advice that you would give to a coach who is passionate, loves health and fitness, but is really struggling to just get past the edge and make that first bit of content and just fucking get in there?
I would not so much advice, but more of something to do. Get your fucking journal out,
Yo.
pen to paper, and write out what are you actually afraid of? Like what's actually scaring you? Are you scared that your fucking friends from high school are going to see it? Like what are you actually afraid of? And then why? That's your homework.
Confront that shit. I
Yeah.
really like that. It's actually great. It's a really good piece of advice. And I think as well, say it is the fear of, oh, my friends are not going to support me, or people are going to think, oh, who is she? You
Yeah.
know, trying to make a new identity for yourself. It's a good thing, darling.
Exactly.
That if these people do judge you or they don't support you, good. They weren't meant to be there in the first place, sis.
And it's projection.
Yes.
They're projecting something that they're insecure
Let it
about
come
in
to light.
themselves.
Shed the fake friends, baby. I'm
Yeah.
all for that. Shed the
100%.
fucking skin, man.
Yeah.
Like, the more you start stepping out of your comfort zone, it will bring to life who your true friends are. And sis, if that means you're lonely for a period until you find the right people that are aligned because you're in that identity shift, so be it,
Good.
sis. Don't
Yeah.
stay comfortable. Just please.
Let the trash take itself out.
Yeah. I'm all for that.
Amen.
Thank you for this episode,
Like,
sis.
share, subscribe, message us if you have questions, anything. We'd love to cover it on the pod.
Fuck yeah. That's all.
Love you guys.
Love you.